The 2025 NBA All-Star Game at San Francisco's Chase Center was unlike any in recent history. In an attempt to reinvigorate the annual midseason showcase, the NBA introduced a radical new format, replacing the traditional East versus West or captain-drafted teams with a four-team mini-tournament. While the changes brought fresh energy to the event, they also sparked controversy, leaving the basketball world divided on whether the league had taken a step forward or created a new set of issues. This year's All-Star Game format featured four teams, each consisting of 8 players. 3 teams were selected from the pool of All-Star players, while the fourth team consisted of the standout talents from the Rising Stars Challenge. The competition was structured as follows. 2 semifinal matchups, each played to a target score of 40 points. A final game between the winners, played to 25 points. The intention was to increase competitiveness by creating a shorter, high-intensity tournament where players couldn't afford to coast. The 4 teams were coached by NBA legends. Shaq's OGs, led by Shaquille O'Neal. Team Chuck's Global Stars, led by Charles Barkley. Kenny's Sharpshooters, led by Kenny Smith. Rising Stars Select, comprised of top young players from the Rising Stars Challenge. With this format, the league aimed to inject more strategy and engagement, hoping that a quicker, more urgent style of play would lead to a more competitive atmosphere. While the NBA's efforts to revamp the All-Star Game were well-intended, the changes received mixed feedback. Draymond Green's criticism. Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green was among the most vocal critics of the new format. Speaking on his podcast and during media interviews, Green argued that the alterations diminished the prestige of being an All-Star. He was particularly displeased with the inclusion of players from the Rising Stars Challenge, believing it devalued what should be a recognition of the NBA's elite talent. Being an All-Star should mean you're one of the best in the league. Now you're telling me someone who's never played a playoff game gets the same honor? That's not how it should be, Green said. He also questioned whether the league was making too many changes without addressing the core issue: the lack of effort from superstars in recent All-Star games. On the other hand, Houston Rockets center Alperen Sengun, who played for Team Chuck's Global Stars, enjoyed the format and even suggested an idea for the future: a USA versus World format. It was fun to compete with players from different countries on the same team. Maybe one day, we can have an All-Star game that is truly international, like the Olympics but for the NBA, Sengun told reporters. He noted that basketball is becoming increasingly global, with international stars like Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Luka Doncic leading the league. A USA versus World concept, he argued, could bring national pride into the game and encourage players to take it more seriously. Despite the controversy, the games themselves produced some entertaining moments. The tournament concluded with Shaq's OGs defeating Team Chuck's Global Stars 41-25 in the final matchup. Playing in